If your best friend has fur and a wagging tail, you're a lucky human. Let's dive into why. In the world of fiction, dogs are more than pets. They're healers, protectors, best friends, and sometimes silent philosophers. Today we're sharing 3 powerful stories that show just how deeply a dog can change a human life. First, A Dog's Purpose by W. Bruce Cameron. This tale follows one dog's soul across lifetimes, exploring love, loss, loyalty, and the mystery of why we're here at all. Next, The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein. Here, a dog sees his owner's struggles with love, ambition, regret, and resilience, believing he'll return someday as a human. And finally, Because of Winn-Dixie by Kate DiCamillo. This story reminds us that even in the simplest moments between a girl and her stray dog, there's room for healing, laughter, and a second chance at connection. Each story brings a different perspective, but all share the same truth. Sometimes the dog doesn't just walk beside us. Sometimes the dog saves us. Let's explore why. What if your dog had lived before? What if, behind those loving eyes and wagging tail, there was a soul with memories from another life? In A Dog's Purpose by W. Bruce Cameron, we follow one dog's incredible journey across multiple lifetimes. Each time, he is reborn as a new dog with a new name, a new body, and a new human to love. But this isn't just a story about reincarnation. It's a story about meaning, about why dogs are here, what they're meant to do, and how they quietly transform the lives of the people around them. Our hero begins life as a stray mutt named Toby, born in the woods, wild and confused. But that life is short, and soon, he's reborn into his second life. This time as a golden retriever named Bailey. And Bailey's life? That's when the real story begins. Bailey finds his boy, Ethan. And this bond between boy and dog? It's unforgettable. They're inseparable. Playing in fields, sneaking snacks, comforting each other through heartbreak and change. Bailey doesn't understand everything humans say or do. But he understands love, loyalty, laughter, pain. And his mission, even if he can't put it into words, is to be there for Ethan no matter what. But time moves on. Dogs don't live as long as boys. And when Bailey's time runs out, something miraculous happens. He comes back. Not as Bailey, but as Ellie, a brave German shepherd trained for search and rescue. And later, as Buddy, a neglected black lab with a broken past. Each life brings a new purpose. A chance to help, to protect, to serve. But through it all, he carries a feeling deep inside. A memory of a boy he once loved. A boy named Ethan. What makes this book so powerful isn't just the emotional journey. It's the voice of the dog himself. Cameron doesn't give us a human pretending to be a dog. He gives us a dog trying to make sense of humans, their strange habits, their complicated feelings, their mysterious way of walking away and never coming back. There's humor. There's heartbreak. There are belly rubs and bacon, muddy paws and lost toys, but above all there's purpose. And what is a dog's purpose? To love, to protect, to heal, to make our lives better, just by being in them. If you've ever loved a dog, or lost one, this story will hit you right in the heart. It reminds us that maybe, just maybe, our dogs are more than pets. Maybe they're teachers, old souls, guides, or even angels in fur. A Dog's Purpose is a love letter to every dog that ever lived, and to the people who never forget them. So next time your dog looks at you like they know something you don't, maybe they do. Maybe they've been here before and maybe they found you for a reason. Hey there, dog lovers. Welcome back to another exciting episode where we dive deep into the world of our furry friends. Today I'm diving into what makes golden retrievers so iconic through the ages. These lovable canines have captured hearts worldwide, and it's no wonder why. Let's get started. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey through time and discover the magic of golden retrievers. Golden retrievers first originated in Scotland back in the late 19th century. Their story begins with a man named Lord Tweedmouth. They were developed by Lord Tweedmouth to retrieve game from both water and land. He meticulously bred them to be the perfect hunting companions. Imagine a dog so versatile that it could fetch your duck from a pond and then your rabbit from the field. Truly remarkable, right? Talk about multitasking. These dogs were bred to be the ultimate retrievers, and they certainly live up to that legacy. But what really sets golden retrievers apart is their personality. They're not just skilled workers, they're also incredibly loving and gentle. These dogs are friendly, gentle, and always ready to please. Their temperament makes them perfect companions for people of all ages. That's why they're one of the most popular family pets in the United States. Their ability to bond with every family member is unparalleled. They're not just adorable, they're also incredibly smart and easy to train. Their intelligence makes them quick learners and eager participants in various activities. Perfect for families, right? Whether it's playing fetch in the backyard or learning new tricks, golden retrievers are always up for the challenge. Let's not forget their incredible service. These dogs are more than just pets, they're heroes in their own right. Golden retrievers excel as guide dogs for the visually impaired and are often seen in search and rescue operations. Their dedication to helping others is truly inspiring. Their intelligence and eagerness to help make them the perfect candidates for these roles. They're always ready to lend a paw when needed. Now let's get into some notable golden retrievers. Remember Liberty? She was more than just a pet. She was a symbol of loyalty and companionship. She was President Gerald Ford's beloved pet, often seen by his side. Liberty became a national icon, representing the bond between humans and dogs, and who could forget Buddy? President Bill Clinton's loyal companion, Buddy, was always in the spotlight, showcasing the breed's charm and intelligence. President Bill Clinton's loyal companion. These dogs definitely know how to steal the spotlight. Their presence in the White House brought joy to many. These dogs definitely know how to steal the spotlight. Whether in politics or media, golden retrievers have a way of capturing attention and hearts. In W. Bruce Cameron's novel, A Dog's Purpose, we meet Bailey, a golden retriever who shares a deep bond with a boy named Ethan. This story beautifully illustrates the breed's loyalty and love. This story really captures the essence of the breed, loyal, loving, and always by your side. Bailey's journey is a testament to the enduring bond between humans and dogs. If you haven't read it yet, you're missing out. It's a heartwarming tale that showcases the incredible spirit of golden retrievers. Golden retrievers have a timeless charm that's hard to beat. Their golden coats and soulful eyes are just the beginning of their appeal. They're not just pets, they're family. Their ability to integrate into our lives and homes makes them irreplaceable. Whether they're guiding someone through their day, saving lives, or just being a cuddle buddy, golden retrievers always leave a paw print on our hearts. Their contributions to society are immeasurable. So why are golden retrievers so iconic through the ages? It's simple. Their friendly nature, intelligence, and unwavering loyalty make them truly special. Their friendly nature, intelligence, and unwavering loyalty make them truly special. They embody the qualities we cherish most in our pets. They're the kind of dogs that remind us of the pure joy and love that pets bring into our lives. Their presence is a constant source of happiness and comfort. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning about these amazing dogs as much as I enjoyed sharing their story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow dog lovers. Let's spread the love for golden retrievers far and wide. Until next time, keep those tails wagging and those hearts full. Catch you later, folks. Remember, every day is better with a golden retriever by your side. Hey there, dog lovers. When you think of a philosopher, you probably don't picture a dog. But Enzo, the soulful narrator of The Art of Racing in the Rain, changes that. He's thoughtful, observant, and wise beyond his years. And while the book doesn't name his breed directly, the film adaptation makes it clear. Enzo is a golden retriever. Golden retrievers are one of the most beloved dog breeds in the world. Known for their intelligence, loyalty, and gentle spirit, they're more than just pretty faces. They're service dogs, therapy dogs, search and rescue heroes, and most of all, family. The breed's history begins in 19th century Scotland. Dudley Marjoribanks, also known as Lord Tweedmouth, set out to create the perfect gun dog. He crossed a yellow retriever with a now extinct Tweed Water Spaniel. The result was a dog that was powerful, trainable, and loved the water. Golden retrievers quickly became favorites among hunters, and later, among families around the world. Their golden coats shimmer in the sun, but it's their hearts that shine the brightest. They're patient with children, gentle with elders, and endlessly forgiving. In Enzo we see all of that, and more. He's not just loyal, he's reflective. He doesn't just love, He thinks about love. Many real-life Goldens have made their mark, just like Enzo. Liberty was the golden retriever owned by President Gerald Ford, often seen by his side in the White House. Buddy became the first dog to play basketball in the beloved Air Bud movies. And Britannia, a FEMA-certified rescue dog, worked tirelessly during 9/11s. A true American hero. Golden retrievers show up in fiction, politics, sports, and service. But what makes them unforgettable is their emotional connection with us. They seem to know when we're hurting. They sit beside us when we're silent. They race with us when we need joy. And they slow down when we need peace. If you have a golden, or you dream of having one, you know the magic. And to help your Enzo live his best life, I've picked a few items he'd definitely approve of. Start with a high-quality raincoat. It's perfect for dogs who, like Enzo, walk through storms, literally and metaphorically. I recommend waterproof, breathable designs with reflective stripes for safety. Next, a dog car harness is a must. Enzo lives much of his life in the front seat, riding alongside Denny on racetracks and road trips. A secure harness ensures your pup stays safe even at high speeds. For deep thinkers and dreamers like Enzo, comfort is key. Memory foam beds offer support for older joints and tired bodies. It's more than just sleep, it's where they reflect, just like Enzo. Interactive puzzle toys are great too. Goldens are smart, and they love a challenge. These toys keep their minds sharp and their tails wagging. And finally, don't forget the camera. Every walk, every race, every quiet moment, they deserve to be remembered. A compact pet action cam can capture those moments forever. In the art of racing in the rain, Enzo reminds us that dogs aren't just pets. They're companions, witnesses, guides, and sometimes philosophers in fur. So honor your Enzo. Give him space to think, time to rest, room to run, and the gear he needs to race, even in the rain. Hey there, dog lovers! Today, I'm introducing you to Enzo, the philosopher dog who lives to love. When you think of a philosopher, you probably don't picture a dog. But Enzo, the soulful narrator of The Art of Racing in the Rain, changes that notion completely. He's thoughtful, observant, and wise beyond his years. And while the book doesn't name his breed directly, the film adaptation makes it clear. Enzo is a golden retriever. Golden retrievers are one of the most beloved dog breeds in the world. Known for their intelligence, loyalty, and gentle spirit, they're more than just pretty faces. They're service dogs, therapy dogs, search and rescue heroes, and most of all, family. The breed's history begins in 19th century Scotland. Dudley Marjoribanks, also known as Lord Tweedmouth, set out to create the perfect gun dog. He crossed a yellow retriever with a now extinct Tweed Water Spaniel. The result was a dog that was powerful, trainable, and loved the water. Golden retrievers quickly became favorites among hunters, and later among families around the world. Their golden coats shimmer in the sun, but it's their hearts that shine the brightest. They're patient with children, gentle with elders, and endlessly forgiving. In Enzo, we see all of that, and more. He's not just loyal, he's reflective. He doesn't just love, he thinks about love. Many real-life Goldens have made their mark, just like Enzo. Liberty was the golden retriever owned by President Gerald Ford, often seen by his side in the White House. Buddy became the first dog to play basketball in the beloved Air Bud movies. And Britannia, a FEMA-certified rescue dog, worked tirelessly during 9/11s. A true American hero. Golden retrievers show up in fiction, politics, sports, and service. But what makes them unforgettable is their emotional connection with us. They seem to know when we're hurting. They sit beside us when we're silent. They race with us when we need joy. And they slow down when we need peace. If you have a golden, or you dream of having one, you know the magic. And to help your Enzo live his best life, I've picked a few items he'd definitely approve of. Start with a high-quality raincoat. It's perfect for dogs who, like Enzo, walk through storms. Literally and metaphorically, I recommend waterproof, breathable designs with reflective stripes for safety. Next, a dog car harness is a must. Enzo lives much of his life in the front seat, riding alongside Denny on racetracks and road trips. A secure harness ensures your pup stays safe, even at high speeds. For deep thinkers and dreamers like Enzo, comfort is key. Memory foam beds offer support for older joints and tired bodies. It's more than just sleep, it's where they reflect, just like Enzo. Interactive puzzle toys are great too. Goldens are smart, and they love a challenge. These toys keep their minds sharp and their tails wagging. And finally, don't forget the camera. Every walk, every race, every quiet moment, they deserve to be remembered. A compact pet action cam can capture those moments forever. In The Art of Racing in the Rain, Enzo reminds us that dogs aren't just pets. They're companions, witnesses, guides, and sometimes philosophers in fur. So honor your Enzo. Give him space to think, time to rest, room to run, and the gear he needs to race, even in the rain. Have you ever met a dog who could bring an entire town together? That's exactly what happens in Because of Winn-Dixie by Kate DiCamillo. This heartwarming novel tells the story of India Opal Baloney, a lonely 10-year-old girl who has just moved to a small Florida town with her father, the local preacher. One summer day, Opal goes to the grocery store and comes home with a big, scruffy dog who causes chaos in the produce aisle. She names him Winn-Dixie, after the supermarket. But what starts as a funny misunderstanding becomes the beginning of a life-changing friendship. Winn-Dixie is no ordinary dog. He smiles. He sneezes when he's happy. And most importantly, he listens. With Winn-Dixie by her side, Opal begins to make unexpected friends. There's Miss Franny, the librarian with a past full of stories. Otis, a shy pet store clerk who plays guitar for the animals. And Gloria Dump, an old woman with a mysterious past and a backyard full of empty liquor bottles, her way of remembering the mistakes she's made. Through these connections, Opal begins to understand loss, forgiveness, and the beauty of kindness. She also starts to heal from the pain of her mother's abandonment, something her father, the preacher, rarely talks about. Winn-Dixie doesn't just help Opal make friends, he helps her rebuild her family. Now let's talk about the movie. The 2005 film adaptation of Because of Winn-Dixie captures much of the book's charm and warmth. It stars Anna Sophia Robb as Opal and Jeff Daniels as her quiet, thoughtful father. The movie keeps the essential structure of the novel and brings the town of Naomi, Florida, to life with vibrant colors and heartfelt performances. And of course, Winn-Dixie steals the show. Played by two trained Picardy shepherds, the dog in the movie is expressive, lovable, and perfectly cast to reflect the scruffy charm described in the book. The film adds some lighthearted moments and softens a few of the book's deeper themes, making it more accessible for younger viewers. But it still carries the same message: sometimes the most broken things help us feel whole again. Both the book and the movie explore the power of empathy. They remind us that everyone is carrying invisible weight, and that a little kindness can go a long way. Winn-Dixie the dog is a catalyst for change, not because he performs tricks or talks, but because he listens, stays close, and accepts people as they are. That's his magic. And that's what makes Because of Winn-Dixie such a timeless story. It's not just about a girl and her dog, it's about healing, hope, and how the smallest moments, like sharing a sandwich or listening to a story, can change everything. So if you've ever felt lost, alone, or unsure, this story will find you. And maybe remind you that the right friend can turn even the loneliest summer into a new beginning. Hey there, dog lovers! Have you ever heard of the Burger Picard? Most people haven't, until they meet Winn-Dixie. In the 2005 film Because of Winn-Dixie, the lovable dog was played by two Burger Picards, a rare and ancient French herding breed with a scruffy charm and expressive eyes. And honestly, they couldn't have picked a better match. Burger Picards, also called Picardy Shepherds, are one of the oldest French herding breeds, dating back to at least the 9th century. They have a distinct look, wiry coat, upright ears, and a kind of rugged elegance. They're smart, loyal, and full of character, just like Winn-Dixie. So what makes this breed so special? Burger Picards are deeply intuitive. They form strong emotional bonds with their humans and can sense moods and emotions easily. They're also playful, curious, and a little bit goofy, traits that made Winn-Dixie so unforgettable on screen. Though they're not common in the US, their popularity rose after the movie's release. But these dogs aren't for everyone. They need mental stimulation, plenty of exercise, and a confident handler who understands their independence. They're not couch potatoes, they're adventurers. Now let's talk famous representatives. Aside from Winn-Dixie, Burger Picards have appeared in several French films and TV shows. But Because of Winn-Dixie remains their most iconic role internationally. This movie introduced millions to the breed's unique personality, and helped save it from near extinction. So, if you're lucky enough to have one of these amazing dogs, how do you take care of them? Let's break it down. Top products for Burger Picards and scruffy pals like Winn-Dixie. Slicker brush with stainless pins. Their rough coat needs regular brushing to stay tangle-free. Durable puzzle toys. These clever dogs need brain games to stay happy and out of trouble. High-quality joint supplements. Active breeds like the Burger Picard benefit from early joint care. Smart GPS tracker. They're curious and agile. Always good to know where they're off to. Adjustable no-pull harness. For comfortable walks with an independent pup who sometimes forgets who's walking who. Why are these items essential? Because Winn-Dixie isn't just a movie dog. He represents every curious, loving, slightly misunderstood pup who just needs a chance to shine. With the right gear and a lot of love, your dog can live its own Winn-Dixie adventure. Whether you have a Burger Picard or a mixed breed look-alike, the lesson is the same. Treat your dog with respect, give them space to be silly, and let them be the bridge between you and the rest of the world. Because sometimes all it takes is one dog to open 1,000 doors. Am I the only one that didn't know just how much dogs could change my life? What's something people don't know about dogs? They see the real you. In a world that often feels noisy and fast, dogs remind us to slow down and listen. To be present. To love without conditions. From the reincarnated soul in a dog's purpose, to the philosopher pup in the art of racing in the rain, to the scruffy friend who brings a town back to life and because of Winn-Dixie, each of these stories shows us something powerful. Dogs see us not for what we do, but for who we are. And in return, they ask only for our love. They teach us patience. They teach us joy. They teach us to heal. And sometimes they remind us that life's most important moments are the quiet ones, shared with someone who never needs to say a word. So if you've ever been changed by a dog, this video is for you. And if you haven't yet, maybe your story is just beginning. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video if you enjoyed it. See you soon, and give your dog an extra hug today for all the love and support they provide.